Hello everyone. So today we are going to talk about what you mean by CSA certification in Pega. Okay. So CSA certification is the basic certification or the entry level certification for Pega. So in previously there was multiple level of certification was there. So once actually you have to do for first the family the fundamentals, that is the CSA level, and after that there are two level more certification is there, which is the CSSA, that is certified senior system architect, and for UI specialist, because nowadays UI plays a major role. So Pega has given one more certification, which is the higher version of CSA as well. And finally, there is a certification which we call as LSA, so lead system architect. So that certification is 7.1 only. Okay, so CSA course, which is actually like we are design actually is going to support you to learn the fundamentals. Okay, and so all the topics which we can see, that application design, case design, data model design, decision design, UI, report, integration, and testing. So that topic we are going to cover, and apart from that, there are some of the topics which is required to day-to-day work, right? So if you say integration here is not covered in that much, okay? So we are going to cover in more detail about some of the integration, and some of the topics actually like if you are going to work on any application, you need to interact with database. So how we are going to work with database. So that actually we are going to see. We are going to cover how we are going to cover external database connectivity, and how we can do that. So normally if you say for each topic what we are going to do, how we are going to, so the application creation, class structures, okay, and data model are actually, we can say, they are the initial building blocks for the Pega. To understand the Pega, we should know about what are the different the things are there in Pega. Once actually you have done the initial building blocks, right, then we can go for the UI, case, process, and some of the advanced UI concepts. So that is like we have uh, the look and feel, how you can go for dynamically event pairs, how you can go for visibility, disability, conditions, all that we're going to cover in advanced UI. And yeah, activities. So if you are from a normal any programming background, right, so activities plays a major role in Pega. But Pega doesn't want to use activity that much, but without activity also uh, some of the things we cannot achieve. But some of the features which is not there in Pega, we need to do that by activity itself. So some of the things we need to rely on activities. Okay, and then we have validations, the business validation we need to do. So how we can go for validations, decision rules, declarative rules, and some of the automatic business policy like routing, notification, ticket, SLAs, and work parties. And we'll give you some introduction about agents. What do you mean by agents? So agents are nothing but are the background processing agent which actually does the work for Pega. So if you are trying to save a rule, right? So there is a Pega agent which is running in the background which does the validation and save the rule for you. Because if you see, Pega is a single page application. So it needs some of the agents which is running, some of the processes which are running in the behind of the screen which does the jobs for you. So that are actually nothing but agents. Okay, and then we'll going to cover the reports. So that actually like how we can go for different rules related to report definitions, and we'll also talk about there are two more rules which are there in the previous versions, list view and summary view. We'll talk about that and what's the difference between the previous rule and this new report definition rule. And already talked about this, like how you can going to connect with the external database, and more details about the integration. And finally, we are going to cover about the best practices, guardrails, naming conventions, and some of the other topics which is required for day-to-day basis. So all the topics which we are going to cover is mainly not theoretical based. Actually, it will be 80% will be practical, and around 20% will be theory, so that you will get to know, you will get better hands-on on your application. So you will get to know how you can do and how you can develop your own part, the application. So that will be give you an added advantage over the during the course training. Yep. Well, I'm done.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Yep.
I'll do one thing. I'll call you back in a number and I'll discuss the rest of the things. Okay. Thanks.
Okay, sure. Okay, thank you.